Okay. Now what will be printed in the console log?
Anu.
Will be printed. Okay. Now today let us talk about ternary operator. Okay. Ternary operator is also used for checking the condition. Okay. And its syntax is like, suppose if this is condition, okay, if this is condition, okay, we will just give one question mark. If this condition is satisfied, whatever value is there, it will be assigned to that particular element. Okay. Else, whatever after colon will be there, that will be assigned to the variable. Okay. For example, let us take one variable, let a equal to, okay, let us check one condition, let b equal to 5. Okay, now we need to write a condition. If b equal to 5, okay, then return Anu, okay, else return Shah. Okay, now if I do console.log of a, okay, what will happen? These expressions will be evaluated first and that value will be assigned to a. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What is the value of b?
5.
5. 5 equal to 5? Is 5 equal to 5? True or false?
Yes, true.
If it is true, then this value will get assigned to a. If it is false, then after colon, whatever value is there, that will be assigned to a. Okay. Now what will be printed?
Anu.
Anu will be printed.
Anu.
Okay. Suppose if I give 6, now what will be printed?
Shah.
Shah
Yeah.
will be.
Shah.
Okay, this is called ternary operator. Question mark with this colon is known as ternary operator. Okay. This is about ternary operator. Okay. Let me talk about index of. Okay. Suppose we have one string. Okay. For example, hello, I am attending classes. Okay. And if you want to find the index of the word hello, okay, you can just print it by using index of function. Okay. You can just use str dot index of whatever word you want, you can just give it. For example, hello. Okay. Now what will be the starting index? It will be considered like an array and this will be 0. This will be like that will be printed. Okay. It will be 0. Okay. Suppose if I am printing I am, okay. Now you can see 6 will be printed. So it is considered like an array. It will be calculated like 0, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the starting index, that will be taken. Index of, okay. And there is one more thing called if we have two words, for example, hello, and if I am trying to print the index of, okay, it will give the index only of the first occurrence. It will not give the second occurrence index. Okay, if you just check it, I'm sorry. it will still print 0 only. Okay. Suppose if you want to find the last occurrence of this particular word hello, you can just use it one function called last index of. Okay. And it will give the last occurrence. You can see it starts with 23, the word hello. Okay. That's why it has given last index as 27. Any doubts till now? Any doubts?
No.
Okay.
No.
Let A equal to, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, index of. Now tell me what will be printed in the console?
0.
Suppose
1, 2.
2 will be printed. Okay. Now, if I print again these things, what will be printed now?
0.
0. 0. Suppose if I take last index of, now what will be printed?
5.
Any doubts, anyone till now?
No, Anusha.
Okay, now let me give one coding question. Okay, now this is my input. Okay, I want the output to be 1 like this. How can I do it? You are understanding, right? Basically, whatever element is repeated, okay, I am returning it as an output. Can someone try using this index of, last index of, and all? And by the way, let me tell you one more thing. Okay. Now you told the first index of 1 will be what? Index of 1 will be what?
0.
0.
What will be the last index of 1?
In this case, it is 0 because
0. First and last are same. Am I correct? It is the first element as well as it is the last element. So in the both the cases, the value will be 0. Now tell me, okay, if it is repeated, okay, we are returning the output as repeated element. Now what to do, tell me.
Index of 2.
We need to write coding. Suppose if there are 1, 2. Now I will say 1, 2 are repeated elements in this array. So I want it outputs to be like this. Now what to do? Now what is the input? It's an array. Am I correct?
Yes.
What is the output?
Array 1.
array.
Then what we need to do?
Looping.
So if you see there is a difference in the size of the array. Is there a difference in both sides?
Yes.
Yes.
In this condition, what looping of function we will use?
Filter.
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 Okay. Now what will be the condition? Okay, let me just write till filter. Okay. Let result. How to apply the filter?
Array dot filter.
A dot filter. Okay. And then what to give inside this filter?
Element.
Okay, we need to give arrow function. Am I correct? Arrow function, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we are filtering means, which means that we are applying some condition. Am I correct?
Yes.
We need to apply some conditions, right? Now, what condition will be relevant here? Just use your brain. Using index of things, you can do it. You either using index of or last index of, you can do it, that logic. So,
Index less than 1.
no. So what I said, suppose if it's a non-repeated element, okay, whether the first index and last index are same or not.
Yes, Anushka.
Same.
But for the repeated elements, whether the first index and last index will be same or not.
No.
No,
No.
that's your condition, right?
Yes, so the like
Hmm.
we can write like index is not equal to the last index.
Hmm. So you need to write like, you need to take the array, okay? In that array, what you will do, if array dot index of element, okay, if the first index, okay, is not equal to the last index, am I correct?
Yes, Anushka.
If the first index is not equal to the last index, then what you can do, you can just return that element. Okay. In case of I will show the iterations. Okay. Just give me a moment to console log. You are able to see, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now
Yes.
let
And
now we are taking the first element. Okay. What will be the first value? 1, right? What is the first
1.
value? 1. Then what is the condition? In the array, we are trying to find the first index of 1. What is the first index of 1?
0.
0.
Okay, not equal to. In the array, again, we are trying to find the last index of the element. What is the last index?
5.
5. Is 0 not equal to 5? True or false?
True.
Then the
True.
okay. Now
Yeah.
the second element is 2. Okay. Now what is the first index of element in the array?
2 is there on the first.
Okay. 2 is there. Okay. Now what is the first index? It's 1, right? What is the last index?
6.
6. Okay. That's why this element has been returned. But in case of 3, the first index and the last index will be same. That's why it's not returned. Okay. And in case of fourth, the first index and last index will be same. In case of fifth,
Yeah.
the first and last index will be same. In case of 1, the first index will be 0 again, the last index will be 5 again. That's why we are getting the duplicates. Okay. Suppose if we want to remove this, what you can do, here you can give extra parameter called index and you will get the index, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
The second parameter refers to the index, which means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I correct? So if the index of the element, if the first index of the element is not equal to the index, then we can return it. If what is the first index here? 0. What is the current index here? 0. 0 not equal to 0, false, right? So it will return the repeated elements at last. Did you understand or shall I re-explain it?
Understood.
Once again explain.
Okay. Yeah. Now, let me print everything for you. Okay. Then you will understand better. Console.log. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to tell you. Wait a minute. Okay. Now tell me what is the first element? It is 1. Okay. What will be the index of the first element?
0.
0.
0.
The first element is 1 and its index is 0. Okay. In the array dot index of element we are trying to find. What is the first index of 1 in the array?
0.
0.
0 not equal to 0. True or false?
False.
False. That's why this element is not written. Okay. Now second, we will get second element. What is this? And its index is 1. Am I correct? Now we are
Yes.
getting a dot first index of 2. It will be 1. 1 not equal to 1. False. And this element will
False.
not be returned. Okay. Similarly for 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now coming to 1. Okay. What is the index? It's index 5. Am I correct?
Yes, Anushi.
Index is 5. What is the first index?
The first index is 0.
0.
0 not equal to current index, right? Am I correct? That's
True.
why this
Yeah.
element is returned. Okay. Similarly, for the second element first index is 1 and which is not equal to the current index 6. That's why this element is written. In case of, if you are writing a dot last index, right? So this 1 comma 2, again this 1 comma 2, both will be written because for both of the things, the first and last indexes will be different, right? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, Anusha.
Okay. Any doubts, Dinesh? Kavya?
Amen.
No,
Teja?
ma'am.
Okay.
No.
So this is about the first index and last index. Okay. And we have one math functions which are used for finding the minimum and maximum. Okay. For example, let me do console.log of. In order to use the math min, right, you need to use this math library dot min. In this, we need to pass array of some elements like 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Now, what is the minimum element in this number of elements? Minimum element means smallest element.
1.
1.
1.
Okay. Now you can see 1 will be printed. Okay. Suppose if you want to find maximum element here. Okay. You can just use one function called max. Max means the highest element. What is the highest element?
4.
Okay. And you see the syntax. For minimum, we need to spread the elements like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can, if you give array, we will check just what happens. You can see, right? No other format, only this particular syntax we need to give. Okay. We cannot give any other syntax. What is NaN?
Not a number.
Not a number. Very good. Suppose now if you want to, we have one array. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this, if you want to find minimum element in the array using math.min, what you will do? I told you about one operator which will spread the array elements.
Spread operator dot a.
Yeah, you can just give dot a which will just spread the values as 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, and it will return the minimum element. Okay. Now, if you want to find the maximum element, what you should do? What should we
Then
cast here?
dot dot a.
3 dots with 3. Okay. Now it will return the maximum.
A.
Any doubt?
No, Anusha.
Okay. Hmm. I will ask a simple coding question. Okay. So this is one string. Okay. And I want its output to be, okay. I want it output to be like this. Okay. What is the difference here between the input and output?
First and last was capital.
Okay. And then,
The last words are uppercase for the first, like,
And
okay.
and output is like lowercase for the
Mm.
for last two
uppercase
words.
The output is like uppercase elements I have converted to lowercase, and lowercase
So,
elements I have converted to uppercase. Am I correct? Now,
yes,
Yeah.
Anusha.
which functions are used for converting anything to uppercase? Which function?
Uppercase
Two
to
uppercase.
uppercase. To
Which function
uppercase.
is used for converting to uppercase? Sorry, which function is used for converting to lowercase?
To lowercase. To lowercase.
Using these two functions, okay, you need to convert this string to this format. Understood? Suppose if you do for the entire string to uppercase, what will happen? All the letters will be in capital. If you do to lowercase for the entire string, what will happen? The entire string will be again in small letters. Am I correct? But I don't want you to do like this. Instead, I first want you to check, okay, each letter. If it's uppercase, then convert it to lowercase. If it's lowercase, then convert it to uppercase. Tell me, how can we do it?
Mm.
Just try. I won't say anything. Right. Kavya, you are not opening your mouth at all. Are you listening?
Yes.
Just try now. Tell something, please. So you should access. Okay, I'll give some hints. Will you be accessing the entire string or each letter in the string?
Each letter.
Each letter. If you want to access each letter in the string, what you need to do?
To convert it to an array.
Array. Very good. Okay. Let us start. How to convert a string to an array?
By using split function.
The split function.
On basis of what?
We don't have to keep anything here, I believe.
Empty string, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then which operator is useful here? Which function basically?
For each. No, no, no.
Are you
Putting
returning any output or not? You are
Yes.
returning
Yes.
output. Okay, now which
Yes.
function is useful here? Are you returning the exact length?
Yes, Anusha.
Then which one you will use? Map or the filter?
Map.
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 Okay. Then what it will take map? A callback function or the arrow function it will take, right? What is this?
Right.
We are using square braces, which means that map is a function. Am I correct?
Yes, Anusha.
Okay. And if we are passing any function inside that, it is called as what function? This thing. Function which is passed as
Arrow
an
function.
argument to another function.
Callback function.
Callback function. Very good. And we will just give the element here. Now what to do? One simple
Condition.
condition we need to give. Am I correct?
Yes.
What is that condition?
So the uppercase should be converted to lowercase, and the
Okay.
lower should be converted to uppercase. This is the
Oh.
condition here, I believe.
No. You need to, yeah, how will you check that?
Yeah, that's what
How
I'm
will you
thinking.
check that letter is in uppercase, that letter is in lowercase or not? Okay, I will just tell. Okay, now what you can do, you can just take the element. Am I correct? In this case, you will
Yes.
get element. Okay. If the element equal to element dot to uppercase, which means that you are taking some letter, even after converting it to uppercase, if both are equal, which means that we have received a capital letter and we need to convert it to lowercase.
Yes, Anusha.
Too low.
Okay. Else what you will do? You will just
Else,
element dot to uppercase. Am I correct?
yeah.
Then after converting, it will be an array, right? But the output
Yes,
what is a string. Now what to do?
join
Join. Join on what basis?
empty.
Empty string. Okay. Now you can see. I haven't console.log of result. Okay. Shall I explain it once more? So what will happen? This Anusha will be splitted into an array and we will get capital A. If the capital A triple equal to element dot to uppercase, again you are converting it to uppercase. That means that you received a capital letter, you are converting it to lowercase. Okay. Why I haven't given else condition and given it? Because those elements who will satisfied, okay, this statement has been executed. Returning means it will not go to the next line. It will just finish that loop and will go to the next iteration. Understanding? When this statement will execute?
If the first
not
condition was not satisfied.
If the condition is not satisfied, then it will come to this statement. Whenever if we are encountering return, which means that the next piece of code will not execute at all. Okay, that is the meaning. Now, what is the next letter? Small n, right? Now we will receive small n. We are doing small n equal to, we are comparing it to capital N. Whether small n triple equal to capital N? No, which means that we have received a lowercase and we are converting it to uppercase. Similarly, same with the others. Any doubt, anyone?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No.
Kavya, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Archana?
Yes, Anusha.
Okay, this is one question. Okay. And we have one function called includes. Okay, which will tell whether particular thing was included in that array or not. Okay, for example, if I do console.log of a dot includes of 4, which means that, okay, whether a 4 value is there in this particular array or not. If it is there, it will return true, otherwise no. Includes. Suppose if I give 5, what will be the result?
Error.
False.
False. Okay, if it is there, it will give true. If it is not there, it will give false. Okay, I will just give one simple coding question. Okay. Let A equal to this thing. Okay. Now I want its output to be 1, 2, 3. How can we do it?
We have to derive only numbers in the array.
Sorry, Dinesh. Can you repeat it?
We have to find only numbers in that array.
Numbers in the array, which means that which looping operator you will use here?
Filter.
Filter. What is the condition?
Like element is equal to number.
Number. Element equal to number. But whether element 1 equal to number, if you give, whether it will return true? Instead, what you need to compare here? Data type you need to compare. Am I correct? How to check
Yes,
the
Anusha.
data type of an element?
By using triple equal to.
And how to check it? Data type of a number. Suppose if I want to know the data type, how can I print its data type? One's data type. I told about function, which is will give the type of the particular data.
Type and like element.
Type of operator I told, right? Type of.
Non-primitive data type.
Type of.
Yes.
If I do console.log of type of 1, okay, it will give me number. Wait a minute. What wrong I have done here? What wrong I have done?
Comma after B.
Okay. If you are using type of, it will give number. Suppose if I give Anusha, now what will be printed?
String.
String will be printed. Okay. Suppose if I give, now what will be printed?
Boolean.
Okay. Now if I give,
Array.
it will not print array. Arrays and objects are considered as object data type in JavaScript. Okay.
Okay, Anusha.
Now tell me what should be the condition. Now we'll proceed writing some piece of code. Okay. Now what should I do? Which operator should I use?
Can we use type of?
Which looping operator I should use here now?
Filter.
Filter.
Okay. Then one arrow function or the callback function, then what condition I should give here? Using this what should be the condition here?
Type of is equal to number.
You mean to say type of equal to number?
Yes,
Correct.
can be.
Type of what?
Type of element.
Yeah, you need to check the type of the element, okay? And if it is
Yeah.
equal to number, okay, then what you will do?
Hmm.
You will
We
just
can return
return that
We
element,
can return the elements.
okay? Now let me just do console.log of res, okay, which is result. Are you able to understand, right? Suppose if I want the output to be A comma B, then what should I do?
type of
Type
element
of
can be string.
If the type of element is equal to string, then return that element. Any doubts, anyone?
no, ma'am.
Let us just wait for 2 minutes for Dinesh to join. Okay, I don't know whether he'll be joining or not. We'll continue. Suppose if you want to remove the duplicates from the element, right? Duplicate means repeated elements in the array. So there is one function called set, okay, which will create only unique collection. Okay, suppose if I pass this array to this set, it will create only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it will not create the duplicates. So they will ask like they will give the input like this, and they will expect the output to be like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. In this case, you need to use this set function, which will give the unique element. Okay, let b equal to, okay, and if you are using this set, it will be some set object. If you want to convert it to an array, you can just use one function called array.from, which will convert it to an array. Okay, you will give new set of A. Okay, and if we just do console.log of P, okay, and if you just run it and see, you can see it's like an object, right? Set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose if you want to, convert it to an array, you can just do it using array.from. Okay, and let's see equal to array dot from of B. Okay, and if you just do console.log of C, it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 array. Any doubts, anyone?
No, no, ma'am.
Now this piece of code, instead of writing in 3 lines, you can simplify it in 2 lines, these lines. Okay, what you can do, you can just do like array dot from of these thing. Okay, now what it will do, first it will create a set with A, then that will be sent to this array dot from, and we can directly get the result. Any doubts, anyone?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and we have one object called map in the JavaScript. Okay, and you can create a map by using new map function. Okay, basically it's a data type which contains key value pairs. Just like an object, it also contains key value pairs, and it additionally provides some method to access the keys and values. If you want to create any map, you will just use new keyword md map, and it will directly create one map. Okay, and if you want to set some values to that, for example, mapper and set function is used for setting the values in the map. Suppose if you want the key to be name, and you can just give value as Anusha. Okay, now if we just do console.log of mapper, okay, you can see map has been created with key as name and the value as Anusha. Okay, now if you just do the console.log here, it will be a simple object which will just contain the braces. That's it. Okay, now tell me, I want to set key value as place, okay, and the value to be Guntur. How can I do that? Yeah, Kavya. Vishal.
Mapper dot set
Mapper dot set, okay,
place string
key to be place, okay, and the value to be
Guntur.
strings.
okay. Now if you again do console.log of mapper, okay, you can see place Guntur will be added to this existing map. Any doubts?
No.
No. No. Ma'am.
Okay, and it has one more function called get. Okay, we can just give key value and it will give us the value. We just need to give key for the get and we will just return the value. Okay, it is like mapper dot get of, if I give name, what will be printed now?
Anusha.
Anusha will be printed. Okay, suppose if I give a place, what will be printed?
Guntur.
Guntur will be printed. Suppose if I give some one key which is not at all present, then what will be given? Undefined.
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 Okay, and it has one more function called has. Okay, which used to check whether that particular key is present in that map or not. Okay, so you will use these maps a lot in Angular TypeScript. Okay, console.log of, suppose mapper dot has of, if I say has, if it has a place key, okay, if it in this list of map, if this place key is present, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Now what will be printed here?
True.
True. Okay, suppose if I give age, what will be printed now? False will be printed. Okay, these are the methods available on a map. Any doubts till now?
No, Anusha.
No.
Oh, well.
Okay. Now let me tell we have one variable A and its value is 5. Okay. And we have one array B and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, if 5 is present in this array, okay, then I want print present. Okay. Otherwise, not present. How can I do this?
Include
Includes. Okay, very good. How can I do that? So what is there? One condition is there. Okay. If it is this thing, if it is present, okay, 5 is present, then I want you two people to return the present. Otherwise, not present. I want you to use ternary operator here and not with the value 5, but with the variable using A, I want you to people to do it. Any doubt or did you understand the concept? Any doubt in the question?
No, Anusha.
Okay, now tell me then. So already Teja said that includes is the one which will give true or false. Am I correct? Includes function will tell if that particular element is present in that array or not. Am I correct?
Yes, Anusha.
If it is true, I am telling to return the string present, otherwise not present. How can we write it using ternary operator here? Okay, I want the result to be stored in res. Okay, and I want to print that result. Tell me fastly. Vishal, can you try? What is ternary
Yes, Anusha.
operator?
So, like the question mark and colon we
Correct. Before the question
yeah,
mark, what will be there?
Condition.
Now, what will be the condition here?
B includes
Okay.
A,
B dot includes
includes
of
A,
A. Okay. Then question mark. Am I
then
correct?
question mark, colon,
Oh, question mark and then colon.
print,
Okay.
print present.
No.
Like,
So you can just directly give the string value, which will be stored to result, and you are printing that result. Okay. Now what to give?
so present, Anusha. The
Present.
condition we have to get.
Where
5.
should I place the present?
After the colon, I believe.
Okay. Can you correct it? So what I said, after the question mark, whatever is there, if that condition is satisfied, it will be here. Okay. Whatever is
Yeah.
not satisfied will be after the column.
after the colon. Yeah, Anusha.
Okay. Now what will be
Not
printed?
required. Present will be printed.
present.
Will be printed. Sorry. Okay. Now what will be printed?
Not present.
Not present will be printed. Any doubts, anyone till now in this class? Shall we
No,
continue
Anusha.
tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay. Please practice all of these questions and come back. Did you find it interesting or is these concepts are boring?
No, it's pretty interesting,
It's
Anusha.
interesting.
Yeah, you need to practice. Then the next time you will get an idea what to apply and where in which situation. Okay.
Yeah, no, it would be great if you can share some questions or as you told earlier, so we can practice on the same.
Yeah, actually give me some time. In this weekend I will,
Okay,
okay, because
sure, sure.
I am also having a lot of work and too much pressure
Of
is
course.
there from two ends. Okay. This class I need to look up, and if any things were there, I need to tell them, and my office work I need to look up. Okay, this Sunday,
Okay.
surely I'll prepare some list of questions. Okay, and I will
Yeah.
keep in the group. Okay, and you all people, you run it and show the outputs to me in your control logs. You can directly use this website, or you can just do it in your Visual Studio Code. And
Visual
you
Studio.
know,
Sure.
LinkedIn is a very professional platform. It's not something like promotional and all. Even I got a very good job through LinkedIn, so that's why I'm telling. So what I used to do in my first company, I used to get a lot of suffering. Okay. I don't know anything. Right after my college, I just joined this organization, and I used to suffer a lot at the starting. I thought that I know JavaScript, but actual JavaScript comes only while practicing. Okay. And they used to do everything in Angular. Okay, and it's like a Greek and Latin for me, and I suffered a lot during that time. Then I took a decision to learn everything and then work. Okay, then I followed many people in the LinkedIn. Okay, there are numerous people who will post some content related to the front end development. Okay, I used to daily spend some 3 hours on LinkedIn itself. I used to read, some people will keep quizzes. Okay, what will be the output of this question? Some people used to comment the answers. Okay, so what I used to do, I used to follow them. I used to follow whoever keeps the comment as well. Okay, like this I used to build some professional network and all. Unfortunately, some 1,000, 2,000 members were friends. Okay, and they posted some job content, and I just replied to them, and I got a good job. Okay, it's like that, what I mean to say. So what I'm trying to tell, just follow some front-end developers. If you are choosing your career in the front-end development, learn something from their blogs, understand, practice. Okay, start if you want, you can start giving the interviews as well. There will be some companies who only keeps only JavaScript rounds. Okay, but maximum they will be either asking Angular or the React.js, but there will be some companies which will ask only JavaScript. So please learn it. You can do anything, whatever you want. If you are understanding the small things, our projects will contain a big files with 1,000 to 2,000 lines of code. But all in this code, whatever is there is just the logic which you need to understand what's happening. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Anusha, sure.
Okay.
You can turn your life into a beautiful place. Okay. You can code. You can also start doing. These will only comes with practice. You need to at least spend some 2 to 3 hours for yourself and practice every day. And suppose if you are not understanding or not getting anything, you can directly ping me in the WhatsApp and you can ask me like why it is not working. I may not reply you at the same time, but end of the day, I'll reply you for sure. Okay. And all these things, all these logics of thinking, everything will come by practice. If a person is seeing the question for a first time, nobody will know the logic. Don't think that you know nothing and that's why you are not able to tell the answer for this. Okay, it will take time for you to understand and then think. Got it?
Yes, Anusha.
Yeah, be motivated every day and work hard.
Of course. Thank you so much.
No problem. And I want you to people to learn some CSS by your own. Okay. And I will suggest some topics every day. Please go through them and come back. Okay. I told about margins, paddings, everything, right?
Yes, Anusha, I
Yes.
told earlier
Yes,
about
ma'am.
there is one thing called this position. All interview people are asking this question only. Explain how the position property works. Okay. Just practice this position property and come back tomorrow. Okay, if you want. So these will be given with straight away. If you read it, you will be able to understand. So this is a property and it values can be of these many types, which is static, relative, fixed, absolute, and sticky. Okay. By default, the position property will be static if you're not specifying any position for a particular HTML element. Okay. And what is position relative? Okay. And everything will be explained here. Go through it and come back tomorrow. In the last 10 minutes, I will explain this concept tomorrow. Okay. But meanwhile, you also read it and you can just practice it yourself here. Okay. Suppose if you keep it a different, then what will happen? Those things also you can do it. Okay. You can just run it and you can just check. Any doubt? Just
No, Anusha.
practice,
No,
see
ma'am.
this position and come back tomorrow. Okay.
Sure.
Bye everyone. Good night.
Bye, Anusha. Good night.